And if you are not optimally utilizing your resources, you will be ruined. And this is the difference between the slavery and freedom of nations. The world is very merciless. I had told you in my previous lecture that when your chicken, your hen stops laying eggs, you slaughter it and you consider it a waste to feed her a few grains of wheat or maize. When your buffalo stop milk, you sell it to the butcher because you consider it a waste to feed her. But what about me and you? If we are not doing anything productive and utilizing the resources, living like parasites in millions and billions, do we deserve to be honored or slaughtered? So what you think for the others, think for yourself as well. That are we doing something good? This is the place. This classroom is the place to learn the skills, to gain the knowledge and make yourself useful for yourself and for the society. If you are getting the piece of paper is a proof of your qualification and you are not that much qualified, then this means you are deceiving the nation, the employer you are going to. And if the rule change, if the rule is changed that the documents are no more needed, only prove your skills and you will be employed, then I think many people will go out of the jobs. Because many of us have higher and higher degrees, but practically we don't know that. So the education, the new trend during the last year we have seen is going from paper to practice. And the last jobs advertised by IBM were saying that come, prove your skill, don't bring any documents and you will be employed. If that happens, will we need to enroll in the universities? Because excellent lectures about many topics are available on the international world-class university sites. You can learn many topics from there. And the knowledge is not in the building. The knowledge is in the book. The knowledge is in your mind. And these two don't need any high-class buildings. You can anywhere learn that. But again, if your university can keep an edge in the quality of education these provide, then obviously those institutions will survive. But those institutions who are lacking or who are lagging behind in innovation, research, world-class facilities, they will be washed away with time. The University World News statistic says that about 10,000 institutions will be closed in America. And even a higher number has been predicted from India. Because the lectures are available on the internet. Most of you can understand English. Then why come to the universities? That why needs a very higher standard from the institutions. And we and you are the tomorrow of this nation. If you work harder and harder, you will have an edge in the quality and your institution will survive. So keep that in mind, that tomorrow is in your hand. Now what is knowledge? The fundamental thing which we miss. We study for 20, 16 or many 18 years, but when we ask ourselves, what is knowledge? We don't know that. There is knowledge for the sake of knowledge, to argue with people and become the winner of the discussion. And this thing is very common in the developing societies. Wherever you sit, one says this is like this and the other say no, I don't agree with you, it is like this. And hours discussions are going on. That sort of knowledge has no use. But real knowledge is defined as the one which can enable you to apply that knowledge for a positive change. With the passage of time, priorities change, environment changes, and many changes occur. And then if the knowledge is not making you smarter, then that knowledge is not the real knowledge. There is another category of knowledge, the absolute knowledge. And Plato defines the absolute knowledge as the one which is independent of geography and time. And there is also a category of knowledge communicated to the mankind through Quran. And when you study the Quran and go deeper and deeper into it, it is defined as Al-Furqan. And what is Al-Furqan? The differentiator. The differentiator. Furqan is from Farq, difference. The differentiator between what? Bad and good. So knowledge is basically equipping you, confer skills upon you which enable you to differentiate between the right and the wrong. Right for what and wrong for what. This is coming from the knowledge. Because the knowledge tells you what's the future of this, what's the tomorrow of that. There are many things which appear excellent today, but they may be harmful for tomorrow. For example, as a teacher, if I now invite all of you that let us don't take this class and go to the cafeteria and have a cup of tea and some sweets with it, you will enjoy it and you will appreciate me that this is an excellent teacher. But after years and years, you will say that that teacher has destroyed our future. And he had taught us in the classroom, instead of offering us a cup of tea, we would have been much better. So there are many things which we don't know. But the people more experienced than you know a little bit more, and that is why the teacher becomes your guide. You are guided by the teachers. And if the teacher cannot guide you, then you don't deserve to be called the students, and the teacher don't deserve to be called the teacher. This linkage, this honor, this mutual trust and respect comes from the communication. If I fail to communicate, if I fail to make your mind, then I never deserve to be called a teacher. And think about it, you are tomorrow becoming the teachers. So knowledge, there are various forms of knowledge. Knowledge gathered through observation, knowledge gathered through experiments, knowledge acquired from books, knowledge revealed to philosophers and prophets, knowledge gathered and analyzed and presented by philosophers, great teachers, and many people. So there are enormous sources of knowledge, and teaching is basically the communication of the existing knowledge. The communication of the existing knowledge is teaching. If I am successful in communicating the existing knowledge, if I am successful in motivating you to learn and enhance your skills, then I am a good teacher, otherwise not. But knowledge is not something stagnant. It changes with time. And the people who discover, who generate new knowledge, become higher and higher in the socioeconomic ranks. And that comes through research. So teaching is the job of school, college, and research is the job of the university. So if the universities are not generating knowledge and they are behaving like a college, then why waste so much resources on gathering so many things together? Why not have a room outside this campus and ask a teacher to teach you and communicate the knowledge, which is already done by schools and colleges? So research is the backbone of the institutions, and research generates knowledge. But unfortunately or fortunately, we are weighing the quality of researchers with the number of papers they publish. Because the European publish many papers and we are copying them, and we are also publishing many papers. No, this has never been the aim of research. The aim of research is impact on the society. If I publish 6,000 papers, but none of my paper is helping the community, the society, then my research is useless. So think about it. Making heaps of papers and research is of no use unless it is translated into the society in the form of social and economic development. And that comes, the social sciences application should be visible in the society, and the applied and basic sciences impact should be visible in the economic development of a nation. If I can't talk to a person, you check, you are doing many things wrong, but your parents don't tell you. Why? Because you don't listen to them. You are rude. It is very difficult to talk to you. Why? Because you are not educated. The first symbol, the first sign of education should be that everyone feels comfortable to talk to. You listen to everyone and you interact in a humane manner. If you can't do that, then your degrees, your certificates are of no use. If you can't climb a bus, if you can't ride a bus in a proper manner, and you are fighting in the door of every bus from Peshawar to Karachi, and you don't even make a row to enter the bus in a decent manner, if you can't come out of the mosque where you prayed to Allah, Ehdina siratal mustaqim, show me the right, the straight path, and when you are coming out, you are coming out like animals, and even animals make a row when they are going through a narrow path, and you are not doing that. This means your social sciences are failed. And go to the market and check around, look into the products. If there are no products made in Pakistan, this means your science is working. If there are not less products of your country and imported products are more, this means your science has failed. And this classroom is the place to think, how should we pass our science? How should we pass our social sciences? And when this classroom works, what is its outcome? You become skilled to optimally utilize your resources. If you can optimally utilize your resources, the resources includes manpower of your country. Japan, they say we have two resources. One is the time and the other is the skill, the technical hand, nothing else. And they are ruling the economic world. They have no other resources. Time, they care for their time. And second is their technical hand. And they are ruling the world in economics. Similar is the case with Switzerland. There are many countries who are equal to a single city of Pakistan, and they are excellent economies of the world. So, if this classroom works, you will get skills to optimally utilize your resources. When you optimally utilize your resources, you will transform your mineral wealth, your water resources, your agricultural land into product centers. The more you are, higher you have technical skills, the higher will be your product in the global market. Is Japani our cousin? Do we have any relationship with them? But we look for the Japanese product in our markets. Why? Because of the higher technical skill. They are producing excellent products. You trust in them. Whatever they say, you trust in that. And they are beating the global market in many products. The same is true for most of the developed countries. That you are looking for the label of that country. And people trust it. Again, that skill is in this classroom. You and me should train people to do that. And when you do that, you will achieve a higher skill. Then what you do? You assess your needs and the needs of the fellow beings. The fellow beings may be Indians, they may be Afghanis, they may be Russians, they may be American, they may be Japanese. And look into it. There was no electric power problem in UK, Japan, Germany, Australia, and you name it. But when you came across electric power problem, your market was full with solar panels from Germany. What does this mean? This means that the developed people became developed because they taught in this classroom to their students how to assess the needs of other, today's needs and the needs in future. And when you have an eye upon the needs of the people and you train your youth in excellent skills, they keep an eye on the market, they keep an eye on the needs, and when you